Hello everyone. Today we're diving into some surprising behaviors that might be making you less attractive. And trust me, this isn't about becoming someone you're not. It's about putting your best foot forward and letting your true personality shine through. Let's get started and see what habits you might want to avoid. Alright, let's be real. Nobody wants to be around a negative Nancy or a Debbie Downer all the time. It's like a black hole of good vibes, sucking the energy out of every room. And you know what? It's totally understandable to have a bad day or feel down sometimes. But when negativity becomes your default setting, it can be a major turn-off for others. Think about it. Imagine you're hanging out with someone who constantly complains about everything. The weather, the food, the traffic, you name it. It gets exhausting, right? It's like their negativity becomes contagious, and suddenly you find yourself feeling drained and pessimistic too. Not exactly the recipe for a sparkling personality, is it? Now, I'm not saying you have to plaster on a fake smile and pretend everything is sunshine and rainbows all the time. Authenticity is key. But there's a big difference between being genuine and being a constant downer. It's about finding that balance, acknowledging the not so great stuff, but also choosing to focus on the positive aspects of life. So how do you break free from the negativity trap? Well, it starts with awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts and words. Are you constantly complaining, criticizing, or expecting the worst? If so, try challenging those negative thoughts. Ask yourself if there's another way to look at the situation. Maybe there's a silver lining you're overlooking, or perhaps it's an opportunity for growth and learning. Another powerful tool is gratitude. Take some time each day to appreciate the good things in your life, no matter how small. It could be something as simple as a delicious cup of coffee, a beautiful sunset, or a heartfelt conversation with a friend. Focusing on gratitude can shift your perspective and help you see the world in a more positive light. And remember, surrounding yourself with positive influences is crucial. If you're constantly around people who bring you down, it's going to be tough to cultivate a more optimistic outlook. Seek out friends, family members, or mentors who uplift you, inspire you, and encourage your growth. Their energy can be contagious in the best way possible. Okay, let's talk about bragging rights, or maybe more importantly, the lack thereof. We've all been there. You just aced that presentation, crushed a workout, or maybe even baked an award-winning apple pie. It's natural to want to share your accomplishments, right? But here's the thing. There's a fine line between sharing your excitement and going overboard with the self-promotion. Imagine you're at a party and you meet someone who can't stop talking about themselves. Every other sentence is about their latest achievement, their expensive possessions, or their superior skills in, well, everything. How does it make you feel? Probably not so great, right? It's like they're more interested in impressing you than actually getting to know you. The truth is, constantly boasting can make you come across as insecure, arrogant, and even a little bit desperate for validation. It's like you're trying too hard to prove your worth, and that can be a major turn-off. People are naturally drawn to those who are confident and comfortable in their own skin, and that confidence shines through when you don't feel the need to constantly toot your own horn. So how do you strike that balance between celebrating your wins and staying humble? Well, it's all about your intention. Are you sharing your accomplishments to genuinely connect with others, or simply to seek admiration? If it's the latter, it might be time to check yourself. Instead of bombarding people with your achievements, focus on sharing your experiences and passions. Talk about the process, the challenges you overcame, and the lessons you learned along the way. Vulnerability and authenticity are far more endearing than bragging rights. And when someone else shares their own accomplishments, be genuinely happy for them. Celebrate their wins without feeling the need to one-up them or downplay their achievements. Remember, someone else's success doesn't diminish your own. Alright, let's talk body language, specifically posture. You might not realize it, but the way you hold yourself can speak volumes about your confidence, self-esteem, and overall attractiveness. Think about it. When you see someone walking tall with their head held high, don't they just radiate this aura of confidence and charisma? It's like they command attention without even saying a word. Now contrast that with someone who's slouching, shoulders hunched over, avoiding eye contact. It can give off the impression of insecurity, low energy, and even disinterest. And it's not just about appearances. Poor posture can actually affect your mood and energy levels. When you're slumped over, you're essentially compressing your chest cavity, which can restrict your breathing and make you feel more tired and sluggish. On the other hand, standing or sitting up straight allows for better oxygen flow, which can boost your energy and alertness. But how does this relate to attractiveness, you ask? Well, when you feel confident and energized, it shows in your demeanor. your interactions with others, and even your overall vibe. People are naturally drawn to those who exude positive energy, and good posture is a surprisingly simple yet powerful way to enhance your presence. So, how can you improve your posture? Well, awareness is key. Start by paying attention to how you hold yourself throughout the day. Are you slouching at your desk, hunching over your phone? Try setting reminders on your phone to check your posture regularly. Next, focus on strengthening your core muscles. Your core plays a crucial role in supporting your spine and maintaining good posture. Incorporate exercises like planks, bridges, and bird dogs into your fitness routine to build a strong and stable core. And don't forget about stretching. Tight chest muscles and hip flexors can contribute to poor posture, so make sure you're stretching regularly to improve flexibility and mobility. Simple stretches like doorway chest stretches and hip flexor stretches can work wonders. Let's dive into the importance of empathy, a quality that's often overlooked, but incredibly powerful when it comes to attractiveness. Empathy is all about understanding and sharing the feelings of others, putting yourself in their shoes, and genuinely caring about their experiences. It's about connecting on a deeper level, beyond superficial small talk. Now you might be thinking, what does empathy have to do with attractiveness? Well, think about the people you're most drawn to, the ones who make you feel seen, heard, and understood. Chances are they possess a high level of emotional intelligence, including empathy. When you're with someone who's empathetic, you feel comfortable opening up, sharing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. They listen attentively, offer support, and make you feel like you matter. It's a breath of fresh air in a world that can often feel isolating and disconnected. On the other hand, a lack of empathy can be a major turn-off. Imagine trying to have a conversation with someone who constantly interrupts, dismisses your feelings, or makes everything about themselves. It's exhausting, frustrating, and frankly, unattractive. So, how can you cultivate more empathy in your life? Well, it starts with active listening. When someone is talking to you, really listen. Put away your phone, make eye contact, and focus on understanding their perspective, even if you don't agree with it. Another powerful way to develop empathy is to expose yourself to different perspectives and experiences. Read books, watch documentaries, or have conversations with people from diverse backgrounds. The more you understand about the world and the people in it, the more empathy you'll naturally cultivate. And remember, empathy is a skill that takes practice. Don't beat yourself up if you don't always get it right. The important thing is to be mindful of your interactions with others and strive to create connections based on understanding and compassion. Let's talk about the power of listening, a skill that seems so simple yet is often overlooked, especially in our fast-paced, distraction-filled world. We're constantly bombarded with information, notifications, and the urge to multitask, which can make it challenging to truly be present and engaged in conversations. But here's the thing, being a good listener is about more than just hearing the words someone is saying. It's about actively paying attention, absorbing their message, and making them feel heard and understood. It's about creating a space where they feel comfortable opening up, sharing their thoughts and feelings without judgment. Think about it. Have you ever been in a conversation where the other person was constantly checking their phone, interrupting you, or just waiting for their turn to speak? How did it make you feel? Probably not so great, right? It's like they were more interested in their own thoughts than in what you had to say. Now, contrast that with someone who listens intently, asks thoughtful questions, and remembers details about your life and experiences. It makes you feel valued, respected, and genuinely cared for. And that, my friends, is incredibly attractive. So how can you become a better listener? Well, it starts with being present. When you're engaged in a conversation, put away your phone, silence those notifications, and give the other person your undivided attention. Focus on their words, their body language, and the emotions they're conveying. Another key aspect of good listening is asking clarifying questions. This shows that you're genuinely interested in understanding their perspective, and that you're paying attention to the nuances of their message. It also gives them the opportunity to elaborate on their thoughts and feelings, deepening the connection between you. And remember, listening isn't about waiting for your turn to speak or planning your next brilliant response. It's about being fully present in the moment, absorbing the other person's words, and creating a space of genuine connection and understanding. So, these are a few behaviors that could be making you less attractive. Remember, it's not about changing who you are, but about becoming the best version of yourself. Try working on these areas and see how it changes the way people perceive you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights.